Okay, March 9, 2:53 p.m. Looking at Bank of America BAC. So it's down 6% at $30.50. You see this very large down move today. And this is quite unusual because of the interest rates. The 2-year and the 10-year is negative, and this is very doesn't happen very often. So the 2-year is was increasing today, but the 10-year was decreasing. So that's something very uncertain to the markets and concerning. So we are at a technical kind of support here. You'd see this around this range, this $30 range here. This $29 was a low point back in October 13. And so where does it go from here? We want to find out by looking at the unusual options. And first, let's take a look too at the volatility. So it is at pretty high, 55% IV. And so that's something to keep in mind as we look at the unusual options, because we see here that, for example, here at 152, we see this 31 puts and 32 calls in the Aprils. 4,000 of them being sold, both sides of them. So they were selling a strangle here just to take advantage of that high volatility today. It's 55%. So they are selling this. We also see here these unusual high number of contracts here at the 36 calls in April, 38 calls, another 36. This is the same one, same time period. But these are all just selling these calls to take advantage of the premium that's very high because the volatility is high today with this big 6% down move. And so most of this, let's see if we can find something, a higher number where there is a little bit more of a direction bias. This here is some direction here. You see at 1234 selling the 32 puts and then buying the 32 calls. This is a bullish bet. That's 2,000 of them contracts. And actually this one is also another same one, but just a different time. 2,000 contracts, same thing, bullish. Total 4,000 here contracts here. So either they're going bullish that this support level holds, and the others are also selling the volatility to take advantage of that nice premium today. So the directional bias, I would say, is that the support will hold, and but we don't know how much, or maybe it'll just trade around this range level and never really break this point today at 32. I would watch this 32, see if this candlestick ever gets broken. Once it gets broken, if you are going to sell a strangle or sell an iron condor with limited risk, I would cut my losses there, because this is very high volume today, unusual. And so this here, if you can break this, if this holds and doesn't break, then I think your iron condor or strangles are still going to be intact with being in this range level. But let's take a look real quick, analyzing that big strangle where they sold the 32s and 31s. So this is the trade here. And if you don't have the ability to sell naked calls and naked puts, you can buy, let's say, a 36.7 call, 26 put, 5-point wide, which takes 500 buying power to actually turn that into an iron condor. And so then you only need 500 buying power to put on a trade like this to take advantage of the volatility. And so as long as it's around this range, 28.9 at break even in April 22, and it doesn't break 34, these two ranges, 28.9 and 34, just let's see, 34 is around here. If it doesn't break this and it doesn't kind of go below this, we are now, if it just stays around this range, you will be profitable with your strangle selling or your iron condor. So that's a trade idea based on these unusual options and also the technicals. And keep in mind there is earnings coming up on April 18, which you'll probably kind of already taken off your trade on if you're on your strangle and your iron condor. So you don't have to worry about that. All right. Take care, everyone, and watch for this these bank stocks, because they are very volatile today and dropping. The prediction is that they stay around this range, but maybe it will break out of it to the upside, but you have a lot of room to cut losses if it breaks this resistance level here, where I think you can cut your losses. All right, take care, everyone. This is and subscribe if you want these instant notifications. And I'll let you know whenever these unusual options I see are coming up. And hit the bell icon. Take care. Bye.